Hey guys, welcome back to day 67 of the Rainbolt and official Geoguessr daily challenge. I apologize, I missed another couple days, but forgive me, I've been working on like a 40-page research paper, so I've been pretty busy. Let's just see if we can get into this and see if we can get some good scores. Like I said, if I haven't even been doing the dailies, I have not been playing much, so expectations aren't too high for myself today. Sun looks like it might be north here. So that would be like, on this landscape, you'd think like South Africa, maybe Australia, Argentina or Chile. Maybe Chile, actually. I can't picture the landscape in South Africa. It was. Makes sense. Round 2, I was like a 50-50, got that wrong. I think I'd just go the US here. Sun looks kind of just east-west. It could be like Argentina as well, but I think I kind of like just like kind of this area. Maybe Cali. We don't have the Cali road lines. I'm just gonna go like, yeah, I think this guess is fine. Okay, it's actually Nevada. Not too bad. Next round. Looks like we do have English, no parking. The vehicles don't look, or I guess that looks quite American. But these don't look that American. The landscape is also throwing me off here. Could this be like another like Mariana Islands? Guam? I don't mind that. I think it could make sense. There's some water north. We'll just go like there. Okay, it was actually super nice. The other island, that makes a lot more sense, but we got it right. We got our revenge. This one looks hard. Chile is a thought with these trees. Could be like Poland, I guess, too. It's kind of a weird 50-50, but the road just kind of feels like Chilean, and the trees I think fit. Go further south here. Yeah. Okay, it was a little farther north. That's fine. Next round. At first I was Australia, but I kind of think more like Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand maybe. This is really flat though, which is interesting. That house, can't really see it, but it looks a bit more like, I don't know, third world, I guess. Ooh, where do I go here? Where is Indonesia even flat like that? Oh, Argentina. Nowhere over there is flat like that, I guess. 12K. It's about, it's a little bit below average, I guess. I mean, we were 50-50 on that South Africa round, so we would have picked up another couple thousand, so that would have put us around that 14,000 mark, 15. But at least we got the island right. The US guess was fine. We had one Chile guess was right. But yeah, nothing special. Let's move on to, oh, they changed the map again. City skylines, 10 seconds per round. I don't think I'll be very good at this, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know. It's not London, but yeah, okay, it was Cologne. Yeah, I don't know. London was my first thought. I knew it wasn't, but I couldn't pick a city in Europe, so that's fine. This looks like maybe Bolivia. I think Bolivia. Maybe just Sucre. Yeah, I was thinking about switching there, but I don't know any better. Next one looks sort of American. I don't know what city this is though. Let's just go Indianapolis. Oh, that's Edmonton. Yeah. This one's definitely America. Feels Eastern. Oh, maybe is it like I don't know. Let's go like Wilmington. Okay, literally Western Sacramento. That was pretty rough. Last round. This is just a Greenland or something. Let's go Nook here. Where's Nook? I can't even switch. Okay, it was Nook. Okay, we got what, one right, I guess? One right and two decent guesses, two blunders. Yeah, not much to say about that. Actually, RC made this map. Interesting. And yeah, no wonder he does good on it. I feel like that's not that bad of a seed. I feel like the Calgary, like Edmonton's sort of tricky. And Sacramento's, I don't know, probably just bad. Cologne, I feel like that might be a picky one to pick. Like, how do you pick Cologne over any other city there? Let's go on to the Rainbolt World 4-second NMPZ. Hopefully our game loads and the map loads properly. Let's go. Yeah, I don't even, why did I click Indonesia? I was really thinking Malaysia. But it loaded in good and we got a decent score, so let's round 2. Brazil, yeah. Was our Brazil 50-50 there? Round 3. Taiwan. Good plonk. Round 4. On a decent score here. We can get some pretty good points if we get good guesses here. Oh my. I don't know what this is. Okay, it was actually Botswana. We got there. 4,000. If we get a good score here, I think we're on a decent final score. So let's see if we can do that. Oh boy, I don't know what this is. Estonian Island, yeah. We kind of got there. I was low-key almost going like Canada on that, but 18-8, I'll take that any day. No blunders. I guess the worst guess was the Brazil one. South Africa was fine. Botswana's hard to distinguish there. That guess, I definitely could have went Baltic here. I also could have went Finland. But yeah, just like those 4 seconds, you don't have time for a second thought. Good plonk in Taiwan, and I should have clicked Malaysia there. I don't even know why I clicked Indonesia. I literally thought in my head Malaysia, and clicked it wrong. But that was a good score. I wonder if we actually I mean, I feel like it's kind of an easy seed, but we're actually 44th. We're just below Zigzag, only like 70 points. We're ahead of Macam, Trichter, Anna, Chumley, Jamabi, Ocean Man, Cork Sauce, Jake, Topodic. So yeah, we definitely held our own here. I'm curious where these people would have went wrong. Round 2. Yeah, Topodic fumbled the last one. Round 3, round 2. Round 2. I mean, yeah, we didn't do that good in round 2 either. What was that, Argentina? Or Brazil, yeah. Yeah, I mean, not bad at all. Let's do the daily. All right. Looks like somewhere in Europe, I guess Netherlands with these plates. And language. Wester Park. Could we be in a place called Wester Park? Wester Park, definitely where we're at. I'd like a bigger city to go off of first. Ring A10. Where's the A10? Red Road, we should be able to find it. Okay, here it is. West Park, was it? I think it was Wester Park, here we go. So, where does that put us? It's a roundabout. It's not a roundabout. Okay, maybe like maybe there. I think we kind of could be. Does bend around. No, it bends around the other way actually. Hold on. Surely this bend is distinct here with water just to our north. This... No, because we were in like... I'm just gonna go like right there. Okay, it was the other side. Yeah, what can you do? Good score. Originally built to house dock workers and laborers, Sparnadamabert has an industrial past, many old warehouses and rail lines that were later converted into trendy housing and parks. Would love to visit there sometime. Amsterdam. Next one looks tricky. Do we have a... Okay, Taiwanese pole. I would have struggled to get to Taiwan here, I think, without the poles. Sort of a unique Taiwan. Not unreasonable, but I would pick a lot of countries before I pick this one, if I wasn't moving. I don't even know if we find anything here. Like, we could be like... I mean, we're probably somewhere in the hills here. But we might struggle to find any useful information. We'll have a little look. Should be a good score either way. Taiwan's pretty small. But we are in a 4-9, I mean, it's only round 2, but... Okay, we actually have some coastline southeast, so that makes sense. Could literally be anywhere. I don't know if we can get to the coast though. If we get to the coast, we'd probably find one of those main roads with some info. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get there in a minute and a half. It's probably not too direct. And there's probably dozens of little roads in here, yeah. I mean, something like that could work, I guess. I assume this is towards the southeast, towards the water. It didn't look that far either. But on these twisty roads, it probably is farther than it needs to be. Fast moving is decent today. That's a very, very sharp bend. We should have a little bit of a city there. I think this is probably the best we're gonna get. Pretty straight. It's not that big though. See, I feel like this city could work. Actually, that could be the bend we were on. We actually could be in here. Hold on. Could we actually be? Ah, it was farther south. Yeah, what can you do? City up. 2 cities up, not bad. Like much of eastern Taiwan, Qinggong is part of the traditional homeland of the Amis people. Taiwan's largest indigenous group, cultural festivals, and tribal decorations add local flair. Eastern Taiwan is a cool place too. Would like to visit there as well. Next one, I think Qatar with the antenna, if I'm not mistaken. Another small country, which is good for our score. No, I wanted to go this way, but it clicked me backwards. This has some English on it.
Qatar plastic and wooden products.
Okay, well, I guess it confirms we're in Qatar, but kind of already knew that. Looks like, I don't know if that's a big city. We have a street sign here, though. It's actually not a street sign, but those are street signs. All right, this could be a 5K-able, I think. It is a little tricky in Qatar sometimes, but oh, these are really far or moving really slow. Number is at 9, 7, 7. Where are we? Qatar. 5. Maybe somewhere here, like an industrial park. Makes sense. None of the highways are showing up though. Until we're very zoomed. Which is not convenient. Why are they not showing that? Al Wakra. It does feel like kind of rural. Why are the highway numbers not showing up though? It's like super inconvenient. Industrial area. So I mean, I don't know if that... Gaboro? I mean, I'm sure there's more than one industrial area here, but it's kind of all I got. That's the 14. 6, 8. Okay, maybe it just like is the right road or something. I don't know, I'll just... Should be fine, I think. Oh, it's slowly farther south. But yeah, the 7 doesn't even show up on the map, so. Originally founded as a deep water port in the 40s, Masaid played a key role in exporting oil and gas. You might spot giant storage tanks, loading docks, or cargo ships in the distance. Yeah, it makes sense there's more industrial area than just that. And it did feel a bit more rural. Should have taken that into account, but I think my guess was justified. Next one here. First thought was like France or Italy. Do we have... Okay, that's neither French nor Italian. So I don't know where this would be, like Romania, Hungary. Train tracks could be helpful for locating. Also, the asset point of this location is very... Okay, I just noticed my camera stopped recording for some reason, but I don't think we missed too much. Maybe 30 seconds or a minute. I don't know why that stopped. Anyway, we're still looking for a place name here in what I assume to be Romania or Hungary. I think Romania I like. Alabada could be a place. You're kidding me? 79. Do we have blue roads in Romania? Oh. Unfortunately, we do. They're very small. Do we have Trebizov? I mean, it feels like near the mountains. Could be small though. These are all in the hundreds. Where else can I say this could be? Hungary? I guess, I mean, it's all I got. It's all I got. Okay, it was actually Slovakia. I think, yeah, Slovakia. Makes sense. Yeah. I guess if I looked at these roads, I probably would have got there. Because the runs in Romania look a little different. They have a white outline, but what do I know? I'm not going to try to pronounce those, but they were once part of the same city before the Treaty of Trianon in 1920 split them. Today they are connected by road and rail and share deep cultural ties. Yeah. Interesting. Decent score despite 2 countries over. Last round here, and we are still recording. I don't know. Could be Arge. Could be Southeast Asia. I don't mind Argentina though. Definitely feels very raw. I don't know if we'll find any info. Could also be maybe like Indonesia or Philippines actually. It could be Philippines. Let me look at these trees. We do have an antenna also. So yeah, Philippines. Could this even be Northern Colombia? I wonder. I'm not sure what language that is, but it could be Spanish. I also probably can't even tell the difference between Philippines and Filipino and Spanish. This guy could be either, I think. The Northern Colombia idea is interesting, and it does sort of fit, but I don't know. It's nothing quite like what I've seen. Usually, I can pick up on Northern Colombia. This would be a unique one for me. And this road just goes on and on. But it gives me more time to think. So I guess I'm kind of between Colombia and Philippines now. Which is not ideal because if I get it wrong, it's like no points. Probably actually 0 points. Okay, are we coming to civilization? Concrete bridge. Definitely common in Philadelphia, the concrete roads. But I don't think it's impossible to get that in, wow, this is disgusting. Oh, the road ends, are you joking? Okay, well, I'm not gonna go the other way because I don't think it's finding anything. I think Philippines is better, kind of. That's sort of like palm plantation. I also wouldn't really even count Colombia or Cambodia or Thailand out of the picture. But yeah, I think I'll just go Philly. It's probably wrong. Yeah, it was Colombia. It was Central Colombia. I mean, I was about to go Colombia, so can't say it's that crazy, but I would have went up there. Granada lies at the doorstep of Colombia's vast Llanos Orientales, offering wide open landscapes with grassy plains, scattered palm trees, and long stretches of quiet. Yeah, of the meta region. Yeah, we found out that it was a long stretch of rural road. Okay, I guess we learned something today. 18-6, pretty good round game other than that last one. We basically got the 5K. In Netherlands, we went wrong in Europe, but not too bad. Qatar was fine, and Taiwan was also pretty good. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll try to be back every day, but like I said, very busy with the paper, so some days it just slips my mind. So yeah, but thanks for watching if you did. And we're almost at 100 subs, which is awesome. We're 2 away, so if you want to click that subscribe button, that'd be very appreciated. And with that, we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Peace.